Hello everybody, I'm Nintera, and today I want to take some Legend of Zelda quizzes. Now, if you saw my video from a couple of weeks ago, I also took some Legend of Zelda quizzes then, but these ones are going to be more of like personality type quizzes, whereas those ones were sort of like trivia or fact questions about how much I knew about The Legend of Zelda. Also, please ignore my hand. I accidentally cut myself and burned myself on the oven this week, so I have a Star Wars band-aid. So the first quiz I have that we're gonna take today is a BuzzFeed quiz, because let's face it, they have the best weird quizzes for any situation. This one is called Everyone's Personality Matches a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild character. Here's yours. So we're gonna take this personality quiz and see which Breath of the Wild character I am. All right, first question, what's your favorite weather? So I live in a deserty area, and it almost never rains, so my favorite weather is the rain. It's just so cozy. Honestly, best weather to play video games in. What's your mission? I would have to say as like a video game player, I'm definitely the kind of person that likes to go finish every single side quest and do pretty much anything but the main quest. So I think I'm gonna have to go with finish all the side quests. Choose a weapon. All right, choose a weapon. I think the only one of these that I've like actually used in real life is a bow and arrow. I've done some archery before, so I think I'm gonna go with that one. What's the dumbest way that you have died in a Zelda game? I'm going to have to go with improper clothing. It took me an embarrassing amount of time to realize that I needed to make like a fireproof potion in Breath of the Wild to get through like the Elden Volcano area. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one. What do you do in this scenario? Oh, if you guys saw my video from last week, you know that I hate fighting the Lynels, so most definitely I'm going to run away. How would you spend a day off? When I have like a real day off, I really like to just kind of relax and maybe just hang out by myself. I also have a few books that I've been meaning to get around to, but with work and trying to do YouTube videos, I don't have a lot of free time. So honestly, with a day off, I would really like to read. Where would you choose to live? Okay, well, as I said before, I did a horrible job of fireproofing, so I died a lot in Goron City, so probably not there. I really like foresty areas, so I think I'm gonna have to go with Korok Forest. I absolutely love trees and just foresty areas, so I'm gonna go with that one. Finally, what's your favorite Zelda game? I think it was in my ranking all the companions videos that I revealed my favorite Legend of Zelda game, so if you've seen that video, you will know that it is Wind Waker. I'm Hestu. You're the life of the party. You've got tons of energy and some groovy moves. People love to be around you, and for good reason. Your positive spirit is infectious. Rock on. You know what? I'm okay with it. I like Hestu. I watch him do his dance every single time. Apparently I am Hestu from Breath of the Wild, but the next quiz that we have is which Link I am in particular. First question, what is your attitude towards your problems? I think I tend to ask others for help and advice. I really like to, if I'm having an issue, like talk through it with one of my friends or my boyfriend or something like that. So I think I'm gonna go with that one. I like to talk to people about the problems I'm having. Which activity would you prefer? Not taking a walk outside during the night. That sounds pretty spooky. I really love animals, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna have to go with animals on this one. What is your style like? Well, I mean, if you guys have watched any of my videos, I pretty much just wear t-shirts and jeans every day. Most of those t-shirts being like video game t-shirts. So I think this one is probably the closest. Which of these is closest to your personality? I think I'm gonna have to go with optimistic and happy-go-lucky. I generally have like a pretty happy attitude. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one. Which element do you prefer? I think I'm gonna have to go with earth, loyal, and practical. I'm definitely like a planner. I like to think things through. Yeah, that one sounds right. Pick an animal that represents you. So I actually got this exact question for an interview for like one of my very first jobs that I had. I think it was in between like my freshman and sophomore year of college. They said pick what animal do you identify with or something like that. And I actually said a golden retriever, exactly. So I think we're gonna go with that one. Which battle tactic and weapon do you prefer? I think I'm gonna have to go with lay traps and surprise the enemy. I definitely try my best to not get into active combat in pretty much any situation in any video game, so I think I'm gonna have to go with daggers and knives. Choose a random item. Match, a firefly, a mask, a feather, a dark chain. I like a feather. Pick something you are likely to do. I love animals, guys. I'm going to probably accidentally steal 14 cats. Ocarina Link. Ooh. You got the classic Link, also known as the Hero of Time. Able to time travel using a magical instrument, this character has a very interesting storyline. This Link has two versions, Child Link and Adult Link, but this result is based on the adult version. You tend to be practical and logical, yet have an easygoing personality. You are probably mature and watch out for those you care about. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty accurate. I mean, there's 2 sentences of actual like personality things and not just like describing who the Hero of Time is. I think I'm practical and logical. I'm an engineer, so well, I think logical probably fits in there pretty well. This was a pretty good one. All right, so I found this quiz, which is what video game series do you belong in? But I thought what was really funny is that there's also this one, which video game world do you belong in? Not accurate. So I don't know what the point of that one is. It says right in the title that it is not accurate. And I thought that was kind of funny. So I picked the one that doesn't advertise itself as being not accurate. So this one is not Legend of Zelda specific, but I play a lot of video games. Odds are I've played the one that I'll get on here, so let's find out. Opinion on side quests. So I mentioned this a little bit earlier. I do all of the side quests pretty much before even thinking about following the main quest. So there's a main quest. What sort of weapons do you prefer to use? I think I'm gonna have to go in ahead and prefer melee weapons. I tend to use melee weapons for like RPG type of games most of the time. Especially because I usually like to play solo in like World of Warcraft and stuff. So I have a hard time being like a ranged character in that. I don't know. I like melee weapons. We'll go with that one. What type of game do you prefer out of these? I really like video game like lore and stories. I also pretty much only play single player games, and even when I play like online games like World of Warcraft, I pretty much just play by myself. I like playing games solo. So I think I'm gonna go with the campaign only. Favorite color out of these? Well, my favorite color is and has always been green. Preferred method of traveling. I think I'm gonna have to go with horses or other animals that you can ride. I really like exploring in video games, so I'm gonna go with horses or other mounts. Which video game series do you belong in? Harvest Moon. I love Harvest Moon and like similar farming games. I've been on a huge Stardew Valley kick lately, so I've kind of been procrastinating doing videos and things so that I can play Stardew Valley. Yeah, I absolutely love farming sim games and like just life sim games in general, like Animal Crossing, The Sims, Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon, all those kinds of games. I'm really into those, so yeah, good choice. All right, last one is another BuzzFeed quiz, and it's everyone is a Nintendo character. Which are you? So we're gonna find out which Nintendo character I am. So not just from the Legend of Zelda series, but from, I guess, any Nintendo franchise? How would your friends describe you? I think probably nerdy, intelligent, and dedicated. But of course all my friends are other computer engineers, so I mean, I guess we're all kind of nerdy, but yeah, we'll go with that one. How would you describe your fashion style? Comfy, edgy, trendy, preppy, formal, eclectic. I'm definitely gonna have to go with comfy. I'm definitely gonna have to go with comfy. I've been working from home for like the last year for obvious reasons. I dress pretty comfy because, you know, no one's seeing me and I'm sitting at home at my desk all day. What's your music taste like? I definitely really like classic rock music, so we'll go with that one. Pick a travel location. Ooh, this one is beautiful. I'm really into like fantasy / like medieval things, so I think it would be very cool to visit a castle. This one looks amazing. Pick a food. I'm a sucker for some pasta. I absolutely love pasta, so definitely that one. Gustav from Fire Emblem Heroes. I've actually not played any of the Fire Emblem games. I think the closest I've gotten to playing a Fire Emblem game is playing Marth in Super Smash Bros. You're the mom friend. You are always looking out for everyone else, just like Gustav. You may have been wild at one point, not really, but you've since become the voice of reason and responsibility to those around you. But if challenged, you'll never back down and will always stand up for those you love. You're a great person to have around and someone everyone needs to keep them grounded. Yeah, I like that one. That one's pretty good. Good one to end on. Alright, if you guys have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I had another video planned for this week, but I kind of just ended up needing some more time to get it done how I wanted it to be, so I took some quizzes instead. Also, I make new Legend of Zelda videos or Nintendo-inspired, I don't know, video game videos every single Wednesday. So if you want to see when those get uploaded, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next week. Bye!